Roddy Ricch, born Roderick Wayne Moore Jr., grew up in the streets of Compton, California, a neighborhood long known for breeding hip-hop legends like Dr. Dre, Eazy-E, and Kendrick Lamar. Raised by a single mother, Roddy experienced both the struggles of poverty and the pressures of the streets. Despite having close ties to gang activity in Compton, he always had a passion for music, influenced heavily by the West Coast sound and Southern trap music. His voice and ear for melody would eventually set him apart. Growing up in the church and later being exposed to life on the streets gave Roddy a deep emotional well to pull from in his music, often combining raw street tales with melodic auto-tuned hooks. Before breaking into the rap game, Roddy Ricch was just another young man trying to survive in Compton. Like many others in his neighborhood, he flirted with gang life and found himself in trouble with the law. During his early teen years, he was in and out of juvenile detention, but it was during one of these stints that he began to take music seriously. He started recording tracks in his room and even built a small studio at his house. As he saw his music gaining traction online, he realized rap could be his way out. His raw authenticity and melodic style started drawing attention, with many fans comparing him to a blend of Future, Young Thug, and West Coast legends. Roddy Ricch found inspiration in a wide range of rappers. He often cited Future, Meek Mill, and Young Thug as major influences for their melodic flows and storytelling. At the same time being a Compton native, he was also inspired by local legends like Kendrick Lamar and Nipsey Hussle. He admired how Nipsey was able to tell the truth about street life while maintaining dignity and purpose. That admiration would lead to a strong connection between the two before Nipsey's untimely death in 2019. Roddy even collaborated with Nipsey on the Grammy-winning track, Racks in the Middle, which elevated his credibility in the industry and showed he was more than just a melodic rapper, he was a student of the game. Roddy Ricch's breakout came in 2018 with the release of Die Young, a heartfelt track he wrote the night rapper XXXTentacion was killed. The song struck a chord with millions, as it captured the fear and uncertainty young black men face in America. His unique blend of melody, pain, and truth launched him into the mainstream. But it was his debut studio album, Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial, released in 2019, that cemented his status as a rising star. The album debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 and featured his most iconic hit to date, The Box. The track went viral on TikTok, spent 11 weeks at No. 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, and turned Roddy into a household name. With tracks like High Fashion and Start With Me, he showed range, versatility, and commercial appeal. Roddy Ricch signed with Atlantic Records, one of the most powerful labels in the industry, under the Bird Vision Entertainment imprint. The deal gave him both creative freedom and industry backing, allowing him to grow without the constraints many young artists face when signing major deals. With label support and high-profile collaborations, including work with DJ Mustard, Meek Mill, and even DaBaby, Roddy seemed unstoppable. At just 21, he had a Grammy under his belt, a multi-platinum album, and a sound that connected both to the streets and the charts. However, after such a rapid rise, fans began to question whether Roddy Ricch could maintain his momentum. When he dropped his sophomore album, Live Life Life Fast, in 2021, it received lukewarm reviews. Many fans felt the project lacked the hunger and authenticity of his debut. The production was solid, but critics pointed out that his lyrics were less focused, and his melodies didn't hit the same emotional notes. Some accused him of sounding too comfortable, as if success had dulled his edge. Others claimed the pressure to top the box was too great, and Roddy may have been trying too hard to replicate his past success instead of evolving. Social media added fuel to the fire. Memes and jokes spread about Roddy falling off, with fans claiming he'd lost the magic that made his early music so relatable. His follow-up projects and singles didn't chart as high, and his name started to fade from mainstream discussions. While he remained active in music and social media, Roddy wasn't generating the same excitement as before. Some believed it was a temporary slump, while others thought he'd already peaked. In the era of fast-paced consumption and ever-changing trends, artists who don't continuously innovate are often quickly dismissed, even if their fall-off is more perception than reality. Despite the criticism, Roddy Ricch has continued to release music and tour. He's shown signs of returning to his roots, previewing more introspective tracks and collaborating with artists who align with his original sound. His story from the streets of Compton to Grammy stages is still unfolding. Whether he truly fell off or is just going through a transitional phase, one thing is clear. Roddy Ricch left a permanent mark on hip-hop, and many fans still believe he has what it takes to bounce back stronger than ever.